QBTS is in the move, up 26.12%. This is it's on pace for its fifth gain over the last six trading sessions, as well as its third straight pop. The stock is already up an outstanding 1,188.2% year-over-year lead, and has already doubled in 2025. Option volumes is already running at nine times its intraday average volume, with 219,000 calls and 75,000 puts. They have crossed the tape so far. We're counting down to the close of today's session. That is today, the 20th of May. The most active by far is its weekly May 23rd $16 call, though new positions are now being bought to open at the leading six call contracts. So, yeah, today's surge came after the company announced the launch of its sixth generation quantum computer, featuring its most advanced quantum processor yet. The system will reportedly be useful for real world applications, including AI optimization and materials simulation. Yeah, this is some one fantastic news. So the question is it late now to buy QBTS stock? Is it late? Let's see now. Has it really doubled? It has more than doubled already in 2025. This is in May alone. It has over doubled. Yes, yeah, over 100%. So we have, let alone 2025. So this is it's a 2 hour chart. Let's see. Okay, let's see what's going on here. High prices are extrapolated up till Thursday, the 22nd. Yeah, we have. What do we have? Do we have projections? Let's see what we have. We have downward projection of 14.45, nothing upwards. We can come back to have a look at its 3 hour chart. On the 3 hour chart, let's see what we have. We have equally as well upper projections, I mean extrapolation rather, up till Wednesday the 21st, yeah, tomorrow. And then we have, in terms of projections, we have a downward projection 15.18, upper projection 17.12, 18.32. Let's get down to the 4 hour chart and see what's going on. On the 4 hour chart, let's see. We have, yeah, we have we have what looks like a distributive, yeah, a distributive contraction of the volatility that has played out since, been playing out for some time now. More, I think, more of a correction, more of a correction. Let's see now. We have the same sort of projections: downward projection 15.18, upper projections 17.12, 18.32. Let's get down to its daily chart. That way we might be able to get a picture of how much it has actually gained since this year. You can see the stock is in a strong bullish trend. Its 200-day moving average is sloping bullishly upwards, and high prices are extrapolated up till when? Up till Thursday the 29th. After that, we might see a distributive contraction of this volatility expansion that has relentlessly been printing since when? Since Wednesday, the 7th of May, just non-stop. Let's see in terms of projections. What do we have on this daily chart? Let's see. On no upper projection, we have 2020. We have a 9.21. We can okay, 9.21. There are projections that not that were in play earlier on. We have 17.91. Yeah. Okay, let's see. Let's quickly have a look at its weekly chart, and then we'll probably get an idea of what the trading range is saying. Okay, in terms of the weekly chart, there isn't the stock has not been around for it's not been around long enough. In terms of projections, we have 19 point okay, downward projection 15.11, upper projection 19.18, 21.70 on its on this weekly chart. Equally, I can say the bullish trend is forming. It's 200, the 200 week moving average is, I can say it's bullish, slightly sloping, upwards, slightly, just started to print of late, and all the other moving averages are bullish. So let's see now if the stock does, if it prints, a pullback. I think, a buy is, it's easily a buy. But now I think it's really hot. We might be able to see, we might be able to validate that using this, using the market grid. Let's have a look. This is for its, first of all, with its, on its, daily chart. Let's see. Yes, it has to be one of the most active in this session up. You can see over 291 million shares that have crossed the tape so far. Short sellers are really, really giving up on their skepticism. A lot of them may be doing so. So the top of the, yeah, you can see top of the grid is 14.74. The bottom is 11.56. So it's trading way outside of its market grid. You can see that's where the market grid is. So it's way outside of its market grid. Let's see whether we can place the price channel here on, Think and Swim. That way, you might be able to get an impression. But it's already, it's hanging. Let's see. Yeah, it's way outside of its price channel. So expect even higher prices, or expect it to pull back. Yeah, naturally, you would expect it to pull back. Let's have a look at its 4 hour chart. On its 4 hour chart, let's see what we have. We have, yeah, it's here in the 4 hour chart, which is much more of a short term. Obviously, a short term gives you, a window to to trades more off, yeah, more so than maybe, the daily chart. So here it's trading within its market grid. You can see that, yeah, it's trading within it. Let's see where exactly. So it's at 16.5. Okay, let's say 16.48. So yeah, still in its a support zone. You can imagine, can you believe that? See within its support zone. So you can infer or conclude, if you like, that, even though it has been printing high prices relentlessly, that there is still some room for the stock to go based on its 4 hour chart. You can see the market grid. The market grid, having computed this top line, yeah, top line of, this, upper point of, 18.49 indicates that, there's some room. There's still a lot more room for more expansion to go. Yeah, there's still some more room. And it's not so far off from its, the lower point of its, of the market grid as well. So yeah, interesting. It has with given even with all of this trend it has showed, but it still hasn't, it's still not, looking overcooked, not looking not looking yeah no not looking overcooked, yes, which relate to, expansion. There could even be more of it. That's what it's just been indicated. But at the same time, just like the extrapolation says, it says it's going to, contract. It's going to contract. Let's have a look at it again. So let's point it to a 3 period moving average. Okay, yeah, that's what it's extrapolating. So even though the market grid indicates that, it is, it's within its, yes, within the grid, within, just right within the grid. So the extrapolation is indicating that, we're going to see a contraction. So it might be a leg down. So it may or may not be the case. It may or may not be the case. So upper projections here 17.12, 18.32, down projections 15.18. Yeah, that's what's going on. Let's see now. Let's see whether we can get a different news. The wave stocks surging, but here's why projecting future revenue streaking. Let's see now. Why they made a new system available, it's difficult to know when new hardware sales will materialize. Okay, that's another thing. Stock was climbing more than 30% today after the company announced the availability of its next generation quantum computing system, Advantage 2. But it remains unclear when the company will be able to book substantially larger revenue. Quantum computers are an advancement from the classical computers that use bits of zeros and ones. Instead, the quantum bits or qubits, qubits, which allow computers to process information much faster, use both of them simultaneously. Yes, it uses classical computers, I believe, use zeros and ones, whereas yeah, they process using one at a time, one at zero or 1 0 or one alternatively, optionally or alternatively. But quantum qubits are using they use them at the same time. So which allows computers to process information faster. This can help advance training in AI and solve more complex research problems. So in development on the industry is a big deal. However, the sector is still in its early stages of development. Um, okay, he believes this guy David Williams believes a gradual increase in the share price will be better for the stock because it will suggest that more long-term investors will believe in the technology. We're buying shares as a result of the company's ability to meet targets. In turn, this would create more stability, less volatility, surprises. Instead, Tuesday's move suggests that traders are buying shares in hopes of large short-term gains or because of a fear of missing out. Okay, yeah. These are points. Yeah, that's a valid point there. Yeah, so that's what's going on. I don't know if it's too late to I can't tell you that if it's too late or not to buy. Yeah, but yes, it's let's see now. Let's hope things will cool off a bit, and that it begins to trade a lot more steadily as against sharp spikes. Yeah. So see what you make of QBTS, and thank you very much for watching this video.